Man, y'all, every time, after all these years of fighting being a Southern woman, here I am. I really had no idea what I was gonna do because I wanted to go a completely opposite direction than I did last time. And then I was driving on the way home today and it came to me like a vision in the clouds, except there were no clouds. It was beautiful blue skies, which is exactly why it inspired me to do something really fun in spring. And I've never even worn this before, but I just got the idea of like working with these pinky shades since I got this pink lip pencil. And we're just gonna go for it and hope for the best. So if you wanna see the look, keep on watching. And if you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. Let's get started. I'm going to begin by washing my face with this BFF exfoliating face wash by Perfectly Polished that I got in my Ipsy bag, which is infused with peppermint, grapefruit oil, and aloe vera. Then I'm gonna go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil, which starts priming your face even at the start of your skincare routine. I already have my brows done because I've decided that that is just something that takes too long. But I am gonna start with one of the first Ipsy products. It is this Luxie 221 Flat Definer Brush. A flat definer brush is an amazing thing to have. It's so useful. You can use it for tightening your lashes and what we're about to do, which is just shape our brows a little bit more. So I'm taking a little bit of this Fit Me concealer onto the brush and I am just going to clean up anywhere where I was messy on my brows. I've been trying to go into a different direction with my brows, which is like the more natural direction that they're actually shaped. When I went and had them done at Anastasia's in California, I'm really not that fancy. I was like totally geeking out like a child when I was there. Like I had entered into heavens and the streets of gold were paved with all of her brow products. So I'm going to continue with that concealer and I'm just going to dab some on my eyes. This is going to act as our eyeshadow base and also just cover up any like pigmentation we have on our eyes. I'm going to continue on to set that with some MAC Emphasize, which is basically the color of my skin. Alright, so let's get this party started. I'm going to just dust a tiny bit of Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie, which is like a really neutral peachy shade, and I'm just gonna dust a little bit of it in and around our crease. Literally not being precise with this at all. I just want something to help forgive the coming colors, and I'm using a Sigma E40 brush to do this. So the next color that I'm going to pick up is a Makeup Geek eyeshadow called Razzleberry. Do not ask me what the heck happened to this eyeshadow. I could not tell you. So I'm picking this up with a Morphe 441 brush, which is like my favorite thing ever right now. I feel like it literally does the blending for you. So I'm really focusing most of this product on the outer V, bringing it up, and then also a little bit in the crease. And I'm bringing it really deep into this inner corner because we're gonna pack some on that inner corner as well. So right now, it just hit me that I remind myself so much of when I was like a 2016 kid. And for some reason, the cool thing was to wear like bright ass hot pink eyeshadow with like a wing, and you were good to go. At least I'm staying true to myself, right? Now I'm going to pick up a MAC 217 and go in with Bitten by Makeup Geek. I'm keeping this lower in that outer third particularly, and just really making sure that I don't cover up all that pink just because I like it. And every once in a while I'll take that other brush and just kind of go over everything and just make it seamless and perfect. Now I'm going to go in with a pencil brush. Any pencil brush will do. This one's by MAC. Take that Bitten color again and start packing it in that inner corner. Really take time to blend that out because I know that this can look like we're like beat up, which it probably looks like right now, but I'm okay with it. So I am going to go back with this shade Coral by MAC. I'm just gonna lightly swipe it over that outer portion. I just kind of wanted to introduce like an orange aspect to it. Now for the fun part, and for why we haven't done our foundation yet, we are going to go in with this loose pigment by Naked Cosmetics that was also in my Ipsy bag. It is Sierra Nevada number 2. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Urban Decay Bondage glitter glue and just use that as a base to stick the pigment on. I kind of put some on the back of my hand and just get a little bit on my finger, and I'm gonna put it right in the center with my MAC 242, which is my baby. Dip it in the pigment and just go for it. Yes! I'm really just trying to pat and not swipe, because if you swipe, the glitter is going to get everywhere. And then especially on the edges, I have no product on my brush, no additional product on my brush. I'm just kind of patting it so we have this natural gradient. I did go back, and I'm gonna keep doing it, and deepen up that bitten in the outer corner just to keep that dimension, keep that depth, and keep that theme of the halo eye. And then I'm gonna go back with my blending brush and just blend everything out and make sure that it is flawless. So I'm gonna pop on some velour lashes. It's the same ones that I used last time. This is the Silk line in style Complete, or like maybe Complete Me. So now that we're done with that, I am gonna just wipe away all that glitter that kind of fell. So also with spraying, you really want to focus on your skin. You want it to look fresh and dewy and beautiful. So to start, I'm going to use this NARS skin tint. I got this about a month ago and I've absolutely adored it. It's basically like a BB cream and a foundation had a baby. A beautiful baby that applies full coverage, but more like a BB cream that's like soft and just beautiful. I am going to add a squirt of this Magic Lumi L'Oreal primer. I want my skin to look dewy, and this is very matte. It's actually formulated by the co-founder of NARS to be applied with your fingertips. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm going to be using a beauty blender because my skin is so dry right now. If I go in with my fingers, it's gonna start to lift all of those dead skin cells up, and that's not gonna be cute, and it's gonna really stick to that. I feel like all foundation just tends to look best when it's applied with a beauty blender, just because I feel like it really kind of becomes one with your skin. Now for concealer, I'm going in with the Naked Skin by Urban Decay, of course. So you know the drill. Underneath the eyes in a triangle, I'm going to be also highlighting my face to match in all the appropriate places. I really don't want this like all the way up in my eye bags. I feel like when it's so close to my actual under eye, it can crease just so badly. So since we are focusing on the skin, I want to be really careful about any powder that I use, just because as soon as you put powder on your skin, it does not look like skin, it looks like makeup. So I'm using literally the tiniest amount of setting powder and putting it right underneath, just where I can crease, which is why I'm going to be using all of cream products on my face today. And to start, we're going to do a little bit of highlighting. I'm going to be using this Becca Liquid Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is an opal. And I'm going to squirt a tiny bit of that on the back of my hand. Oop, or a lot, you know, whatever. And then I'm going to dip the very tip of my beauty blender in it and put it on my cheekbone. I mean, come on. Come on. I'm also gonna put it on my cupid's bow, on the tip of my nose, on the bridge of my nose. And you know, I have so much left over. Waste of product. I'm going to pick up that Luxie brush again, and I'm first gonna go in with Bitten and tightly push it into my lower lash line. And then I'm going to blend it out with a little bit of that Razzleberry. And this is a Morphe E18 brush. I really want to make sure and kind of connect it to that top so we continue with that kind of round shape. I'm going to tightline my lower lash line with my NC15/NW20. If you have any sort of white eyeliner, concealer, pencil, whatever will work. I just really want to emphasize our eyes and also offset the fact that there is a lot of pink. We don't want to look like tired and sick. I'm using this Soleil Tan de Chanel to keep with the cream products to contour our face. You absolutely do not have to use this. This was a treat yourself moment when I was in New York a couple years ago. But that was a couple years ago, and like, there's still hella product in here, so. But you can use like a darker shade of concealer stick, or seriously, whatever you want. If it's in a darker shade and it's a formula that you like, hop on it. Anyway, so I'm putting it on this tapered Kabuki F86 brush by Sigma, and I just drew a line that probably looks insanely intense right now, from the top of my ear to the bottom of my mouth. On each side, on my forehead, I'm gonna put a little bit. I feel like I'm melting under these lights. Down the bridge of my, or the sides of my nose, a little bit. I'm not like going crazy. And then I'm gonna switch Kabuki brushes and go with a brush that I can't find right now. An angled Kabuki F84. And I am going to spritz it with some Fix Plus to help me blend it out. And blend that out. And making sure to blend upwards and into the hairline instead of down. Blend it out. You wanna make sure to really get in that hairline because you really don't wanna look like you're wearing a mask. Then I'm gonna go back with my beauty blender and just really make sure everything is blended all together. I didn't want like a crazy contour just because our eyes are such a statement. I want that to kind of scream the loudest. Okay, so I got this Chea? I don't know how you're really supposed to pronounce it. I got this Chea Passionate Pink Lip Pencil in my Ipsy bag as well. And since I do not have a cream blush, what I'm going to do is just kind of put some on my hand right here. And I'm going to use it as my blush today. I'm kind of tapping it on my finger and I'm just gonna go in. It's gonna look really intense at first. So then we're gonna go in with our beauty blender and blend it out. Grandma style. Seriously, I remember my grandmother, Louise, who I'm named after, doing this all the time with her red lipstick. Like, it really does take me back. So I would like for my highlight to be a little bit more intense. I know that's shocking to all of you. And I am gonna go in with a powder, but I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus so that it'll apply more like a cream. So I'm going in with my little Becca Duo here. I'm really sorry if that's blinding you. I don't have a viewfinder. I'm poor. So I'm gonna dip it in both Pearl and Champagne Pop, and then spritzy spritz. My Fix Plus is almost gone. It's really sad. And apply. Sometimes you just gotta take it to the next level. So this lip pencil is really not a shade that I would typically wear. It's very, very pink. So what I'm gonna do is kind of dumb it down a little bit. I'm first gonna go in with this NARS stick. Ricogene. I don't know how to pronounce it. It came in my birthday thing, okay? Basically the color of my lips. Because my lips are insanely, annoyingly pigmented. And then I'm gonna go in with the pink. Last but not least, I am gonna take a tiny bit of shimmery eyeshadow. It's called Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek. And I'm going to put a tiny bit of it on my fingertip and just pat it in the center of my lips so that it kind of does the same effect to the lips as it does to the eyes. And you are good to go. Woo! Look a little 80s right now, but I'm liking it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look today. I am super late for where I'm supposed to be right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this so much. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I can't wait to be back. I really want to start doing these videos where I incorporate all the products that I got in my Ipsy bag. And I know they have stylists for that, but like, come on. Why pay them when you have me for free? Or you can hire me. Ipsy, if you're watching, let's get real. I have 71 subscribers. But that's okay. Woo! It's a wrap. Let's go. So I just got home and it's been about 4 or 5 hours since I filmed this look, and I realized that I forgot to highlight my inner corner. So this video is pretty much garbage.